Welcome back, 8:44. Now, on the Health Watch, doctors are concerned about some dangerous social media trends they're seeing. Kids doing things like inhaling laughing gas or even taking too much Benadryl and then recording themselves to see how it impacts them. Benadryl even posted a statement about this, calling this challenge a dangerous trend, and it should be stopped immediately. Abuse or misuse of this product can lead to serious side effects with potentially long-lasting or even life-threatening consequences. And sadly, we have seen some cases of that where children have done some of these challenges and they have not survived. Dr. Matthew Knight is joining us right now. He is the president of Knight Dermatology Institute. He is also a member of the Florida Board of Medicine. He's also a dad to 3 boys, right? And I know that these are things, when you see these stories, they concern you as a parent as well as a physician. First of all, great to have you as always.
Thanks for having me. Happy Friday, everybody. I wanted to do this segment because it's so important. You're exactly right. And the grand thesis here is that what these kids see on their social media reels are the dangerous stuff, the outrageous stuff. They're not seeing like nuanced info. They're seeing like the Benadryl challenge, where they take a antihistamine, which dermatologists use all the time, and these kids are taking fistfuls of this stuff to try to get high or hallucinate, which is really, really scary because they show that part of the video. But what they don't show is the trip to the emergency room or the ICU, and there's not like a reversal agent. Like if you overdose on Benadryl, there's not something they can quickly do in the ER to make you better. They just have to support you, and that can lead to really bad long-term complications.
And it's funny, we see these stories, and the problem, I think, too, with these social media feeds is that once you start watching one of these videos, now suddenly your social media feed is filled with these dumb challenges, right?
100%.
And so but the kids don't realize that. They just think, oh gosh, look how common it is. All these kids are doing it, right?
Right, it's the slot machine of it all. It's all the dopamine hit. And I've fallen into this too. If I post something online that's like this thoughtful, nuanced argument about sunscreens or something, like 5 people see it. But you see these reels that are like, doctors are lying to you, or take this challenge, or do this outrageous thing. That's what gets all the likes and clicks, and that's how the algorithm works. And that's how you end up with kids doing these challenges. I saw one the other day where kids are putting on ski masks and kicking down doors. And it's like super dangerous. I mean, kids have almost died doing this, but it's all over these social media feeds, and that's what so dangerous. As parents, as you brought up, I mean, you got to talk to your kids about this.
Absolutely. I want to talk about the nitrous oxide, the laughing gas one as well. Is this kind of like the cans of whipped cream, like the Whip It? Like, is that what they call that?
Remember that, the Whip Its?
Yeah.
But the problem is now that these kids can buy something called Galaxy gas, which are big containers of this, and it's flavored. The big problem here is that this is also used in the food industry to make things like whipped cream, so it's really hard to ban. But kids are doing these Whip Its for the same thing, for the laughs and the likes, and their friends pass out or look like they're going nuts. But that can lead to really bad long-term complications. Using nitrous oxide too much can actually lead to spinal problems and paralysis over a long period of time. And again, there's no reversal agent. You just have to support the person. And so these videos may seem funny, somebody getting high and passing out, but what they're not seeing is the trip to the emergency room. And this has been happening all over the country. Fortunately, in Florida, we actually have some new legislation called Meg's Law, which prohibits nitrous oxide being sold at vape shops and stuff in the state. But I don't know what these kids can get on the internet or the deep web. It's all over the place.
Right, yeah, it is really frightening. Doc, I know that you have a platform to be able to talk to parents, and I think this is the one thing that most parents find challenging, right, is that we allow our kids time on social media and we really don't know what they're looking at. So really having these conversations is so important.
So important. I mean, you and I remember people doing Whip Its in the 80s, and there was no social media. You compound that by 1,000,000 times, and as you alluded to, I think the most important part of all of this is that what they see, what's in the algorithm, is the outrageous, scary, dangerous stuff, and it gets fed to them over and over. And like you mentioned, if you see one of these videos, people doing a Benadryl challenge, you're going to see 15 of them, and that's what's so dangerous as parents. We have no option but to talk to our kids early and say, look, this is out there. I know this is over the counter, seems super easy and benign. The dentist uses nitrous oxide, no big deal, but when abused, it's a very, very big deal.
Absolutely, and we have seen, some of these children die from some of the things they have done. So please, parents, word to the wise to your kids about this. Dr. Knight, you're the best.
Great to see you.
Thank you as always for coming in.
Everybody.
Follow him on social media. It is 8:48 right now for good advice, not bad.
Real advice.
We'll be back right after this quick break.
Today's